All right, Midwest Coin Hunter, it's time for round 2 of this Texas versus Iowa penny box battle, and you're going down. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and that's right, we're on round 2 of our 3-round penny box battle. Now, if you haven't watched round 1, please click the link above here so that you don't have any spoilers when you watch this battle. If you've already watched the first battle, then you know that Midwest Coin Hunter, who got 15 wheat cents, 10 over 40, 3 between 30 and 39, and 2 under 19.29, led the way. Now, I had 18 wheat cents of my own. 17 were above 40, and 1 was in the 30s. But at the end of the day, the side finds pretty much dictated the pace, and he got 48.3 points to my 40.5. Now, we're still in this. We're down about 7.5, 8 points right now. So this box is definitely going to decide if he can pull further ahead or I can narrow the gap. That's what we're hoping for. The next 2 rounds will have these type of boxes. You'll recall in round 1, we both had those Brinks boxes. My Brinks box did surprisingly good because those boxes for me generally don't. Hopefully, though, we don't reverse that, and this is not good. I've talked a lot. I've already checked by the holes in the bottom. It is definitely circulated pennies, and we've checked the tops of mine, and it's circulated as well. So we're curious to see who wins this round. Hopefully I can make up some ground. Hopefully we can get back in it. As a reminder, if you're not subscribed to Midwest Coin Hunter, please check out the link above or down below and drop me a subscription. You'll want to do that because at the end of all 3 boxes, the winner only has to donate for a giveaway a ½ ounce of silver, and the loser has to donate a full ounce. Now, I'll have the rules for my contests and giveaways found down below in the video description, so be sure to check those out. But at the end of this hunt, on my 3rd box video, you'll want to leave a comment, because whether I come in first or second, I'll be having a giveaway. And on Midwest Coin Hunter's channel, he'll release a video for you guys to participate in his giveaway as well. Let me go ahead and clear up this area. We'll do a live opening, see if he has any enders on top. All right, let's go ahead and crack into his box and take a peek and see if we have any goodies. All right, I see quite a bit of copper. This one looks like it's a 60s with the high relief, and it is. But I don't see any wheat cent enders on top, and I didn't see any through the holes in the bottom. Now that we got that established, I'm going to push this back. We're going to kick off this hunt with roll number 1 and see if he can get on the board early. We're on roll number 2 of Midwest Coin Hunter's box, and I don't have a find, but I just cracked it open, and take a look at the amount of copper that is in that roll. Holy cow. I will tell you, we had a whole bunch of copper in the first roll as well, but nothing compared to that. 39 copper cents, 11 zinc cents in that roll, including a pretty nice 1959. No wheat cents yet, but that's a scary roll. Let's see how this box pans out. Roll 3, and I won't film all of them, but yeah. Looks like we got a copper box ahead of us, which means I get to check for a lot of varieties. We'll keep our eyes peeled, and I'll bring you back in on the first find. We're on roll 12 of Midwest Coin Hunter's box, and there's been a lot of copper already, and even in this roll, we've got a lot. So I was getting worried for him that we wouldn't find any wheat cents, like maybe we just had somebody's copper cent dump. But we finally got one, 12 rolls in. And it's a 44D, so we will be checking it just in case for that 44D over S. And there's a little bit of damage going on with that D, but I don't think it's the D over S. There's also a 44D over D, but we would see it, and I don't. So it's not a 44D over D, and it's not a 44D over S, but it is the first wheat cent. And other than a few side finds, it's the first good find of the box. Roll 16, and I said I wouldn't show it again, but look at this roll. Unbelievable the amount of copper. We're going to fill this cup up probably by roll 25. Unbelievable. Roll 17, wheat cent number 2. A 1955 Denver in pretty nice shape. Roll number 19 and our first Canadian, and it's going to be a young head. So it's going to be 1964 or earlier. And this one looks like it could be in the 50s. Nope, it's exactly a 1960. So we missed it by a year, but definitely a good find. We'll add it to the board. Roll 23, still light on the wheat cents, but we did get our second Canadian. And this one is, 1952. King George VI. You cannot get mad at that. A young head and a KG 6. And why wouldn't there be with all that copper we're finding in this box? Only 2 wheat cents found, but still a fun hunt so far. Roll 24, and the copper just paid off big time. It is corroded, but we've got an 1893 Indian head cent in the box. Let me see if I can apply a little olive oil to get a little more detail off this, and we'll bring you back in. We got a little bit of oil on it. It doesn't come out very well. I could take a toothpick and clean it up. We do have some of the word Liberty in the headdress, which is showing, but at the end of the day, the corrosiveness is crazy. But at the end of the day, it is an Indian head cent found in Midwest Coin Hunter's box with all this copper, and we're not even halfway through yet. Roll 25, third wheat cent found, facing us, a 1941, and it is in pretty decent shape as well. Definitely will take that. 3 wheat cents and an Indian head cent so far. Roll 27, wheat cent number 4, 1952 Denver. Roll 29 and another wheat cent. It'll make 5, and it's another 44D, but not the D over S. Roll number 34, wheat cent number 6, another 44. Roll 35, wheat cent number 7, yet another 44. Roll number 40, and amidst all the copper, we've got another wheat cent. 51 Denver, wheat cent number 8. Well, we finished Midwest Coin Hunter's box, and for as far as wheat cents go, only 8, and half of those were 1944. But he did lock in an 1893 Indian head cent. A lot of corrosion on it, but that's always a good find. I very rarely find Indian head cents in my boxes. I think I've found 7 or 8, so that's a good find. 2 Canadians, 4 59s, including a really nice one down here, and a 1971 that was pretty nice, not the DDO. 2 69S's, neither which with the DDO as well. And I had to upgrade to almost a full mason jar full of copper. Crazy. That being said, I do have a chance despite the Indian head cent because there's only 8 other wheat cents and none of them were particularly old. We're going to need another box like my last box to stand a chance. Hopefully we can stand a chance. But either way, man, an Indian head cent's going to make it hard to beat. Hard to beat. Final thought is that this box has a sister box with it, and I wonder if we're going to have more copper in it just like this one. In my best guesstimation, somebody was a coin roll hunter, was stacking some copper, cherry picked all the varieties out because we didn't see any varieties in there, and decided to cash in their copper for whatever reason. We'll take another box like that, made for a fun hunt. Too bad not a lot of finds other than the star of the show. All right, let me add in the points, clear up this area, and begin my box hunt next. Roll 15 and we're off to a slow start. Ironically, I have 5 1959s already in this box and a really nice 1963. Outside of that, we found a 2020, but I bring you in because we got our first wheat cent, finally, and it's a 1951 minted in Denver. On the board, Late, but hopefully often. Roll number 19, wheat cent number 2. What year is it? 1949, Denver. Roll 20, wheat cent number 3. 1941, oldest of the box so far. Roll 25 is going to yield wheat cent number 4, and I think it's another 52. Is that a D or an S? That, my friends, is a 52S. A little bit better than a 52D or 52P. I'll take it either way. Wheat cent number 4. Roll 35, and we're finally going to get our 5th wheat cent. Man, this box has been slow so far. And this one is... It's an oldie at least, or at least older. It's before 1940, and it's a 1936. Let's check it to see if it has that 36 DDO, because that would be amazing. I don't see the double die obverse. There's clear doubling on the 9, 3, and 6 in the 1936. If you have it, we don't have it. But it is our 5th, and it is a pre-40s. That will help. Roll 49, and we're finally going to have our 6th wheat cent. Too little, too late. It is a 1942. We didn't find an Indian head cent, and we haven't found anything else that's worth a lot of points. We have some decent side finds, but man, we are going to be smoked. All because that beautiful Indian head cent we found in Midwest Coin Hunter's box. Unless we pull out a miracle, we should get beat this round as well. Well, we finished my box. 6 wheat cents. Oldest is the 1936. I did find 6 more 2020 Philadelphia minted shield cents. We got 6 from 59, 2 nice coins, and 2 69S's, both not the DDO. At the end of the day, we got beat in wheat cents this round, and the sheer fact that he had an Indian head cent will definitely make him win this round as well. Let's plug it in the stat sheet and see how bad it was. We've got the stats in the stat sheet. Midwest Coin Hunter, another solid box at 40.5. Not as good as the first box, but one would argue with the Indian head cent, maybe it is. I only got 17 points. Because we had a lack of old Wheaties and just a lack of quantity, we got smoked. The overall wheat cent ratio, he's found 23, I have found 22. So it's pretty tight there, but the oldies, the edge goes to him. On top of that, his side finds are a little more numerous than mine, so that scores some extra points as well. We're not out of it. We've got one more round to go, but we are down almost 16 points a round, which means I am 32 points down after 2 rounds, and I'd have to have a smoking box to his quiet box. We're not wishing for that. This series is about having fun. His Iowa boxes are definitely beating the heck out of mine right now, but we've got one more round to decide the winner. The favorite finds of this round was an 1893 Indian head cent, a beautiful KG6 Canadian cent, and a beautiful young head cent. Can't get mad at that. Had a lot of fun hunting it. Too bad we got beat. Fingers crossed my last box is epic. We'll have to see. Please check out Midwest Coin Hunter's channel, found down below. Stay tuned for box 3's video coming out within the next 3 or 4 days. And when it comes out, that's the video that I'll be using the comment picker to select whether I'm giving away a 1 ounce round or my 20 gram bar. Hopefully, despite my butt whooping, you guys still enjoyed this battle. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.